them. I'll figure out exactly which ones I have in a bit. But I have Dragon Scale Mail.
Nice.
And I think the other one was I now have True Strike permanently with my bow.
That's like infinite advantage,
hit
right?
The first time, and then advantage for every consecutive strike on that target.
Nice.
And it's a cantrip, so I'm not,
Yeah.
But it works on your next turn, right? Not like you cast it as what is it, a bonus action or is it an action to cast?
It's a bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So yeah, it would be your next turn.
Still not bad. I mean,
yeah.
Although as a ranger, you gotta choose your bonus action. Are you gonna do Hunter's Mark or?
Yeah.
Like, and Hunter's Mark is the extra damage that I can keep going throughout the entire fight. If I have True Strike, I can start with, and then I can put Hunter's Mark on that.
Nice.
Sure.
I got I moved my Moradin gem from my Mace of Moradin to the Mountain Basher, so now it also does an additional 1d4 fire damage. And I also got something called a Cape of the Mountebank, which I was wrong. It doesn't have the smoldering effect in the description, Vinny. It actually smells like brimstone, but we're just gonna say it has a smoldering effect because fuck it. And it allows the wearer to cast Dimension Door once per long rest. And I realized after messaging you about it, I think it's a nod to Nightcrawler because his bamfs smell like brimstone.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And this thing smokes as well. When you Dimension Door out, it leaves behind a puff of smoke. It's definitely just the Nightcrawler cape. It's awesome.
In my wife's campaign, that the same campaign I'm doing that I'm DMing for her, one of them is a Wave the Shadow Monk, and they just have the ability where they can like teleport to areas of darkness, and they're playing a Kenku. So you know how Itachi, like he does the crow thing, like whenever he's in the Genjutsu, like the crow.
Yeah.
Thing, she said like it's like that. Whenever she like teleports, it's just like birds like.
But there's such a great opportunity to just be Tokoyami.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bird Boy.
Dark Shadow.
God, he's my favorite too. He's my favorite one. Damn. Man, it's been a while since I've seen My Hero Academia. I gotta get back into it.
I've been rewatching it. So good.
Get ready for that new season.
Yeah.
Buddy.
The first 5 episodes are up on Hulu in Japanese, not English, unfortunately, but I'll wait.
Yeah, I'll get over it.
I'm up to episode 3 on Funimation so far. That's what they've dubbed, at least. So.
Oh, it's dubbed on Funimation?
Yep.
Time to make a new email. CurtisFunimation3@gmail.com.
There you go.
And what did Robert get?
Yeah, I didn't get like a whole bunch of stuff like you guys. I just got adamantine plate armor. So no more crits on Robert, and my AC is now 21.
Nice.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, I gotta figure out what I need to do to buff and then.
So I was shooting for more, but Vinny was like, no.
Yeah,
I just went for a whole bunch of small stuff that made sense.
Well, I mean, I've already got a legendary sword.
Yeah.
Legendary armor would be the next thing.
I tried to get more things, but Vinny said most people are only getting one thing, so I only got one thing.
I honestly forgot that I gave Falcon the dragon scale mail too. I honestly forgot that.
we killed a dragon, and I made dragon scale armor out of it, so it makes sense.
Yeah,
but he never actually did anything with changing my armor about that.
Yeah, so now
he just had poison resistance and kind of left it at that.
And now your AC went up. You still got that resistance.
Yeah.
What's your AC now?
17.
Nice.
And I have advantage on saving throws against Frightful Presence and Breath Weapons of Dragons.
So, when I throw that other dragon on you guys, that
won't be good.
That elder gold dragon that's at the bottom of the school there.
Whew.
Yeah. No,
what element is that?
think it's fire.
Oh,
Money.
okay, fine.
Yeah. Money.
It's metal.
I'm not worried.
All right. Well, guys.
Did you know I could have had pie made out of wood because Warforged can be made out of metal or wood, and as a Forge Cleric, he could have been immune to fire.
He would have been a better low-tech bender.
Basically.
So, if you take 50 points of money damage, does that just like make you broke?
Do you lose?
Depends on how much money you money.
Is it? Yeah, I guess
on
it's
how much money you have.
Yeah, maybe.
Is
What
there
happens if you hit
interest?
0? There might be interest, yeah.
How often does it compound? I mean, so many questions.
What was Dylan's joke about the principal?
I don't remember.
I think this was at the end of Descent last time. Something about the principal on money. I don't know.
All right, guys. Well, let's get it going. Last time, last we left our intrepid adventurers, you guys made it out of Grove, right? Made it out of the Underdark. You guys were able to celebrate, putting Jugo back on the throne. And you also met all the teachers of the Aether Academy, the local wizarding school. You noticed that they were missing one teacher, their evocation teacher, and they told you that this person's just missing. Like they've exhausted all of their spells and resources trying to find him, but they just cannot find where this person went. Zog, who you guys previously met, gave you guys a tour of the school. On your way down at the cafeteria, Robert ran into his old rival, Trent, and they proceeded to have a wizard battle. Okay? They proceeded to have a wizard battle.
I didn't wizard very much because I'm not a wizard.
Yeah. Well, Trent broke the rules. He tried to fireball you, and Zog counterspelled it. And that was it. Excellent. And by the cafeteria you guys were in was a magical cafeteria, so it's just a bunch of machines that were stocked with create food and water, so it could be whatever you wanted. You went your way. You kept making your way down. You saw the library. You noticed that the library had a restricted section. You noticed you went into the dorms. You went into Trent's dorm and made things look like they cost less or they were on discount.
Put a book of coupons under his pillow.
TJ Maxx advertisement.
I think White Fang took a shit in there too.
We made it look like he was acutely aware of how much he had spent on everything, as opposed to, oh, I don't know how much this costs. It's like, no, man, you have a budget.
Puts an actual checkbook that he has to balance.
Right. And then he puts it on a scale to make sure it actually balances.
No.
Let's see. And then he took you down to the furthest reaches of the school, where he said, you guys aren't supposed to see this, but I feel like I like you guys. And he took you down several flights of stairs where you guys met Aris, the elder gold dragon that guards kind of all their sacred stuff. He showed you guys the Allcaster, which is this magic item that lets you... It like amplifies whatever you cast into it. So like
the Bucahorn. Uh-huh.
Yeah. And then also the what the hell was it called? The wizard's hat. Fuck. The thinking cap. Yeah. The thinking cap. Which if you can, if you can put it on and be cool, it gave you a bunch of benefits. Let's see. And that's where we're at. He said he was going to take you guys upstairs and send you back to Neverwinter. Is that cool with you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
So we got a stop to make there, and then we can just portal right back to Waterdeep.
Yeah.
Y'all got one of those little teleporter pads here.
One of those what?
Teleporter pads.
Oh yes, it's on the top though. That way, anytime someone enters the school through magical means, it's always from the top. That way,
Would we be able to...
Hold on. Like, this is a floating tower. How do people get here through non-magical means?
From beneath.
Well, some people can fly.
Oh, like bird people. All right, I'm with you now.
Of course, of course.
Could we use that teleporter pad? I don't know the scientific magical term for it.
Scientific magical.
Yes, the circle. Of course, I'll send you back to Neverwinter. There is a range for it. I believe I last encountered you in Waterdeep. Yes.
That one. Yep.
Unfortunately, our circle won't reach it. We need to upgrade. You know, budgeting. They never want to give teachers all the money they need.
I
know how that is.
To return. Could we come back?
Wait, would you say, Pi?
I was asking if for us to return, could we come back through that magic teleporter circle, or is that like off limits?
Oh no, of course. Listen. Don't tell anyone, but I'll give you the phone number so you can reach it from any other circle.
What's the phone number?
Hmm? Yeah.
You go, Pi.
I can't do it with... Thank you.
No problem.
Pi gets out like a little slab of metal and gets ready to etch into it. He's like, all right, country code?
Oh, it's upstairs. I don't have it memorized. We have to look at it. Well, let's go. And he leads you guys, you're going up several flights of stairs here. Why don't you guys all give me just a Constitution saving throw?
Okay.
Because you're
Okay.
going down.
I've seen this movie.
19.
Okay, 19.
15.
8.
8? Okay. So the rest
Ian's behind Xardaar, just casting Gust constantly to keep it moving.
Yeah, so on your way up, Xardaar, you gotta stop. You gotta take a break, man. You stop by the office, and the rest of you guys, you want to stop for a second by the office for him to catch his breath, or do you want to keep on going upstairs without him?
Who are we leaving?
Xardaar.
I'll hang out.
You'll hang out?
I'll chill.
Okay. So, Xardaar, while you are... So, you guys are, sitting on the stairs, oh, this is fantastic. Okay. While you guys are sitting by the stairs, kind of in front of the teacher's offices, you see the little gnome walk by, holding his little utensil. That's Gavin. And Robbie, I forgot Gavin's voice, but if you want to speak for him, you can. He's achieved, what he wanted to do. He's now a teacher. He's probably level something really high,
I think basically just pinch your nose and talk in kind of a higher pitched voice, and that's Gavin.
Okay, you want to make me do it? I mean, that's fine.
Yeah, you have to do it.
Excuse me, I need to get through here. Excuse me, pardon me.
I look around because I don't see this guy because he's 2 feet tall.
And then White Fang looks at him. White Fang looks at him like he's probably food because he's not time.
Oh, well, hey there, sir. How you doing?
Oh, I'm okay. He's cowering. Did no one tell you that animals aren't allowed in the school?
He's not in the school. He's on the floor.
Hold on. I thought y'all had bird people.
Well, bird people have intelligence. This animal doesn't know anything.
He knows plenty. The hell are you?
He thinks that I'm food. What do you mean he knows plenty?
Yes, he knows you probably taste good. You want to prove him wrong?
No. Wait.
Okay.
No.
He won't eat you without permission. Does he have your permission?
Is Gavin a cannibal in this world? He was in the other one.
Yeah, he tried to eat George.
I don't know. Was he a cannibal? He didn't try to eat any gnomes.
I was actually
okay, yeah, that's right.
If he wanted to see how gnomes tasted, I could get him a gnome sandwich.
Okay, guys, this is one of our professors. He looks tiny and adorable and cute, but he's actually a killing machine. So let's just chill. Let's chill.
White Fang sits down and just tilts his head, staring at Gavin.
No.
Zog, these students aren't admitted here, are they? Well, they've gained admittance, but they're not. They haven't registered yet. They haven't chosen their courses.
What school do you teach?
Transmutation. That's my specialty.
Oh, what do you use that for?
I forgot what transmutation does.
It changes one thing into another thing.
It
It really makes sense.
Yeah.
For cooking.
Yeah, I make things taste better. You know, sometimes I make dumb people smarter.
And he like glares at White Fang.
Well, if you can really do that, you ever hear of the spell called Awaken?
Of course I have.
Well, if you're going to make dumb people smarter, say White Fang has no intelligence. I mean, you have to do this now.
Yeah, he said he could. He didn't say he would.
Fixer, it didn't happen.
If I make this mud of yours smarter, will he leave me be?
I mean, he wasn't going to bother you anyway. He was just curious. But yeah, he'll leave you alone. He'll even talk to you.
Let's see if I have the available slots.
All right, so me and Falcon talked about this earlier, and I told him I was going to make him roll for it. So here's what I want you. So let's see. Awaken is a 5th level spell. So here's what I want you to do, Falcon. Roll a d10. If you get a 5 or higher, that means he has that that level spell slot available, and then he can cast Awaken for you. So if you roll 1, 2, 3, or 4 on a d10, 8. Okay.
Hey, and it is a transmutation spell, so it fits.
Okay.
Oh dang! It takes 8 hours to cast.
Do you have 1,000 gold pieces?
Probably.
Oh, he needs an agate worth 1,000 gold.
I'll just take
Or at least 1,000 to pony up for his own, I guess.
If this is gonna make White Fang talk, I'll pitch in 250.
Also, this means that he has up to 8th level spells and spell slots ready to go.
Jesus.
Well, Wish is 9th level, right?
I think I had like 3rd level spells when I was playing him.
I have 1,000 gold. So.
Don't we need to fix somebody's arm?
I'm good.
I think he prefers this right now.
That's fair.
And I take my arm off and I use it to wave. Like, I'm good. And then I'll just have it go behind my back and it's just scratching and Robert's just sitting there getting his back scratched.
All right, well,
What is?
He takes off his little gnome hat and holds it upside down. Like, put whatever you got into his hat.
I give him 1,000 gold and an electrum.
Oh.
Because I have it and I don't want it.
I also throw in a Moradin amulet.
Oh, yes, Moradin. He created the big folk, but not us little folk.
Modern.
Wait. Dwarves and gnomes are both little.
Yeah, but gnomes are littler.
These guys,
Yeah.
it's all relative. Like, from where Xardaar stands when he ain't tired, we all look little.
That's fair.
Like, White Fang didn't think any of the dwarves were food.
Well, yeah, he knows better.
Yeah. You know, maybe he went after Gavin because Gavin does smell like, a bunch of cooking
He
spices.
smells like meat. I can smell the food on him.
There you go.
Like, he has something in his pockets. Which is something I neglected to tell him.
Yeah.
White Fang will let him know.
So you give him the 1,000 gold and the electrum and the Morden amulet. And he... I'm going to speed this up. I don't want this to take 8 hours. He says, whatever. He taps... he takes out his God damn it. He takes out a wooden spoon, like a long one, like you're stirring a pot, and he taps White Fang on his head. And it looks like he put some...
And when he does, he says, "Shakalaka Baraka."
And you see... Let's see. Whitefang starts to glow a little bit, there's a little gust of wind breezing through the stairs in the hallway that you're standing in, as some runes appear in a circle around Whitefang and blow the air up against his fur. And you see his like pupils start to change. Instead of like, those like animal like type of eyeballs, it turns and looks a little bit more human, as his intelligence has now gone up to 10.
I have an intelligence of 8.
Guys, I have a feeling that this here puppy's smarter than me.
Who's walking who?
Listen, that's got to go on your thing next week.
I keep forgetting. Remind me.
Listen, I'm gonna write it down. Who's walking who?
I'm curious what my intelligence is now.
Okay, so
I'm barely smarter than a dog.
I'm gonna ask Falcon. Falcon, do you want to do the voice for Whitefang?
Honestly, I haven't even decided how talkative he's gonna be.
Okay. Do one of you guys want to do the voice for Whitefang?
I haven't even thought of a voice for Mud Pie, if I eventually have one.
Certainly not.
I do feel like, yeah, he should definitely sound super refined like that.
I like that, Robbie. Robbie, I think you just won the job.
Did I just win the job? Oh no. Alright, I'll do it. That's fine.
Your pay is 0.
Why, yes, thank you. I am now aware. And what language is he speaking?
Probably
he speaks one language that Gavin knows.
Gnomish.
Common, Gnomish. I don't know what Gavin knows. Probably Orin too.
Primordial. Can you imagine if, like, all of a sudden you just hear going from...
That just sounds like an angry dog.
He didn't learn anything. Damn.
That don't sound much different. It just sounds like he knows he's angry now.
No, he knows Elvish because for whatever reason, that's a language we all know.
Oh, yeah.
Well, 2 of us are elves. So,
Yeah, but it doesn't make sense for Pi and Xardaar as much.
I don't know.
I actually chose it because I assumed Pi had some admiration for elven craftsmanship, and since he wants to be this great craftsman, I figured he probably learned Elvish to like decipher, elven plans, things like that.
How's that working out for you, buddy?
He says "great" in Elvish, but it sounds also Irish.
Okay. Well, that was certainly interesting. Well, should we keep on going? Have you caught your breath yet?
Yeah, I feel kind of weird now. Let's go.
Yes, I believe he's smarter than you now.
Yeah, I can tell.
A bit. Not by much.
Hey, Whitefang, you want a sandwich?
Yes, of course.
I hold open the portal, and Whitefang reaches in and pulls out what kind of sandwich?
Probably just nothing but meat.
Because he's smarter and he's also kind of a trickster, he would pull out a gnome sandwich. It would be shaped like a gnome.
Does he need to make a Constitution saving throw for the next part?
To go back upstairs? Yeah, why not?
It's like, oh no, giant wolves eating gnomes. It's the Travelocity all over again.
I need to take another rest.
I got a 7.
I got a 10. I mean, it makes sense that the second roll we would be more tired.
I got a 4.
I got a 17.
Okay.
What did our boy get?
I got a 4. Whitefang got a 2. He's not feeling right after that spell.
Oh no.
Yeah, he does the dog thing where he throws up.
all his brawn went to his brain.
No.
And he not telling us that he throws up. And we're like, no, I liked it better when you couldn't tell us.
That's what Whitefang did to Gavin.
Just threw up on him.
Oh, slobbered on him.
Ah, yes.
Because he tasted and smelled like good food.
Oh, I didn't see that. There we go.
Wow. All right. Well, you guys are pretty tired. You make your way back up there, but you look at Zog and you're like, how is he not tired? You notice that he's been levitating this whole time. It's much easier when you can fly. I don't know why you guys... Oh, you can't cast the spell. Oh, I'm sorry. I should have cast it on you. My bad.
Yeah.
I've been nothing but nice to him. I don't know why he didn't do it for me.
Sorry,
Honestly, it's kind of our fault for not noticing.
Yeah.
Hey, while we're short resting, I would actually like to cast a spell. I'm going to use my only 4th level spell slot to cast Fabricate and make a fucking robot pony for me to ride up.
You do that.
Fuck yeah.
You make a robot.
It's not a pony, it's a stallion, actually. It's a Clydesdale.
I'm watching this dog throw.
How hard did you have to search to find that?
It was like the second thing that popped up.
What did you search?
All I did was just dog vomit GIF, and that was
He
it.
was looking for Charmin, weirdly enough.
Right? Oh.
Wow.
Oh, God. Oh, no, it's going the wrong way.
Alright. I typed in dog vomit, and this happens.
Oh, no.
Oh, I love that. That's great.
Keeps going.
That's
It's so
great.
unsettling.
It's okay. German Shepherd puked a bunch of Legos right after that, so whatever.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Yeah, those
so
are awful.
White Fang is now smarter than half the party.
White Fang might wear the hat.
Oh, shit.
He already has a hat, though.
Yeah, he has a hat.
He'll get 2 hats. No?
He's a man of many hats.
Hat and a hat. A man of many
okay.
hats. All right. I'm still
It's a shame
laughing.
he's not a cat.
I'm still
He'll
laughing
keep
at the
his
Who's
extra
Walking
hats.
Who line.
He'll keep his extra hats in his hat of holding.
There you go.
It's a shame he's not a cat.
This is Anne.
Cat in a hat.
Because I think him and Pi are the only ones that actually survived, like, walking up this.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a 7 on the
So we're
second
just like,
roll.
ha ha, losers.
So no, Pie's tired on the second one.
Yeah, he's beat. He's got a little
Oh,
damage.
really? Yeah, so Anne's just throwing rocks at everyone.
I like gets up after the second roll. He's like, anybody got a lightning charger?
So you guys make it to the top, and it's windy. You can feel the wind just below by you. You notice that Trent is up here now.
That dirty, rotten son of his mother.
Hey, I was looking for you. Did you guys shit on my floor?
Us? All of us? No. That's wild.
Well,
I don't do that.
Okay, that makes sense for you, but like, what the fuck? You guys put a coupon book? I bet, you know what? It was your coupon book, right? Because you guys are poor and can't afford stuff like me.
See, here's the thing. It's actually the one that your folks hand out in the lobby at your hotel. I just ripped out a few things that I thought you might need. Like, you know, coupon for the barber, coupon for a tailor, coupon for a massage, and like all the coupons for a happy ending.
I'm imagining like the monster coupon books from Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, that's what I'm picturing too. And he's got a whole page that's like half price hand jobs. You'll be glad you came.
Yo, I bet he worships Syrian, that fucking dick.
I wouldn't be surprised, actually.
Yeah, he's trying to
It's
tip the tail.
possible.
I mean, look at you. You guys can't even walk up the stairs without getting tired. Go learn a spell or something.
I got nothing for that one. I did get tired. You know what? I'm gonna give this to you. This is like your first actual hit in an entire lifetime of just overwhelming failure.
All right, so I sent an idea to Robert. Like, if I lean on him and thank him for his concern about how tired I am, do you think he'd catch me if I fell?
I don't see how he'd have much choice in the matter. Go for it.
All right. So I walk up to him. I put a hand on his shoulders, like, not used to stairs. Thank you for your concern. As I start falling forward, pushing him down under me, just to like trap him under my shoulder.
No.
Okay, you at least. I gotta make a dexterity saving throw for this. He's not
Challenged against what? My dex.
Here's what you'll do. You'll roll. Give me an athletics check, and then I'll make a contested dexterity saving throw for that. 16. Okay. Oh God. That's a 15.
Oops.
All right, I'm gonna go like, all right, that's enough of that. Come on, here, Trent. Let me help you up, and I'm gonna hold out my Groot arm.
Oh, get off of me! You smell like poor. He sticks his hand out to grab you,
And as soon as he grabs me, my arm detaches. No, not again.
oh my God! Oh my God! You're so poor you can't even afford body parts. Oh.
And now my arm goes to smack him.
Like the thing from the Addams Family just jumps off.
Exactly. Let's see. He's still pinned under Xardaar, so I feel like I at least have advantage.
He's grappled.
Okay. And yeah, a 23 is going to do it. So it smacked him in the face. I wouldn't do that, man. That arm does not like being insulted.
Are we just picking on this guy? Are we bullying him?
I was gonna say I can do some stuff if we're gonna do.
He's got like
he's been kind of a dick.
he's got 3 friends behind him, and it's like, come on, Trent, get up, dude. You're better than this.
I look up at them.
I can tell you from a lifetime of experience, this is very much in character for him.
I look up at them. Sorry, 500 pounds is a lot to carry around.
What I want to do real quick is I'm gonna tell Xardaar to turn him around, hold him up, and I'm gonna use sleight of hand to reach into his pocket and pull out a coupon book. So I'm gonna sleight of hand one into his pocket, like it's up my sleeve, and so when I reach in, I'm gonna like sleight of hand it into my hand and pull it out and make it look like he had it in his pocket the whole time.
Okay.
I mean, you could be doing that as I'm getting up and kind of pulling him up too. Just kind of help him,
Yeah.
and then it slips out of his coat.
So I'll walk up, I'll say, well, if we're so poor, then what's this? As I reach in and pull it out, and let's see if I succeed. Sleight of hand is at advantage. And so that's a 27 for sleight of hand.
You do it.
I would say with a 27, not only is it there, it also has a note from his mother.
Like I put that on beforehand because I knew it would. And what's his name again?
Trent.
Trent. Well, his full name is Trent Thayer, and his mom would definitely use it, but we just call him Trent.
I was gonna put like Trenty with a heart over the eye at the end. So I'll pull that out, smack him once with it, and toss it over to his friends. Be like, "What do you think of your buddy now?" And like half of the coupons are used.
They're like, oh shit, is that a coupon book? What's going on? And Trent gets up and he's like, shut up, only my mom calls me Trenty. How'd you know that? Oh yeah.
Because I know your mother very well.
Oh yeah, that's
she is
a little rat boy.
quite a lady, I have to say.
You know what, Anne? It's good to see that you finally have some friends, instead of being a dirty little rat boy playing with rats.
Well, I mean, at least I don't have to use coupons anymore. Looks like you haven't grown out of it.
Last time I saw you, Anne, you were sneaking onto one of my dad's ships, and you weren't even stealing anything. You were just talking to the dirty rats there. Couldn't even make friends. You had to talk to animals. Oh, look at this guy. He probably talks to his animals.
So while he's doing this, I sidle over to his buddies, and I'm like, hey, Chad, this coming from the guy who still gets love notes from his mom.
Dude, I love my mom. My mom does that.
And I love your mom, too.
Dude, fuck
just
you.
in a much different way.
Fuck you, man. You don't know my mom.
I mean, she already did, but I appreciate the offer.
They're getting flustered.
I cast Spare the Dying on him for that burn.
That was good.
He just looks at you. He's like, "What are you doing?"
Saving your life, pal.
He like takes the note in the coupon book and he casts create bonfire on it just to like burn it up.
Well, looks like you won't be eating for a week. Sorry, bud.
I tell you what, I bet if you ask Gavin, it'd whip you up some ramen noodles real quick.
Yeah, of course I'll ask him. No, I'll just go to the. Fuck you. I'm getting out of here. And
as he leaves, I pull Robert aside and I tell him, ask him. I'm gonna ask him what his favorite sandwich is, and you get ready to introduce him to his favorite sandwich. And I say,
hold
"Hey,
on,
Trent,
Trent, we got a peace offering for you."
Trent, listen.
What?
We're sorry. We don't need any bad blood. Listen, in this portal, Whoa, my screen is fucking up. What's happening? Did that happen to anybody else?
We can see you.
No.
It was just.
Oh, there it
It
went.
froze.
I really
keep
want
going.
Oh. You back?
That was-
dog?
Okay, cool. Let me turn my camera on. There we go. That was really weird. Sorry about that. It just
What happens when you
it
too well
just
lit?
had a seizure. Anyway, I open up the portal for him to grab a sandwich because I feel bad. And when he goes to reach in, out comes Robert's fist from behind it.
Knuckle sandwich.
You see him like. He said, "My favorite sandwich. You probably couldn't afford it," and then.
And then he sees that sandwich perfect as it falls to the ground in front of him.
just scattered.
There's like two slices of bread on it.
Yes, this is
Well, yeah,
on the
no,
knuckle
I mean-
sandwich.
All right, they.
And like a little with a toothpick, but you know, it don't matter.
We should probably stop. This is getting kind of mean.
Well, but before they go, I'm gonna pull over another one of his friends. Like, hey, Brad Rio, come here real quick.
What's up?
Like, we just messing with Trent. I'll see you at the next family reunion. You take it easy, all right?
Yeah, I'll see your mom at the next family reunion. Oh.
Dude, that's your aunt.
Oh, damn, you're right.
You will see her there. We're family.
So, like, I expect you to see her there. It'd be weird if you didn't.
I didn't think.
Wiping takes.
through.
You have a very weird family.
We do, don't we?
Yeah.
And then they all just look as like the dog talks.
Oh,
I mean, it makes sense. Anna and I are half elves. We would have some full elves in our family somewhere.
you would, yeah.
And I assume it wouldn't be
Nice, huh?
weird for some of them to go to this here academy.
All right, so they go down the stairs, and Zog, he prepares the runes, and he says, "All right, hold on. Before I send you through, I want to make sure I write this down." He takes out a parchment and he like sketches the runes, and he says, "All right, these are the runes. Whenever you know how teleportation works, right?"
Yes, hold on. Ann, come here real quick. I got an idea.
Hey, what's up?
I need you to sneak up on Trent and just, slip something under his robe. And I'm going to hand you my jar of bees.
All right.
It's just shaped
I finally found a use.
Ow, fuck.
Wow, we got Vinny.
Yeah, something.
That's what happens when you go east.
jar of instrumental with these.
I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna loosen the. Well, I probably need to sneak first.
They
So-
give me stealth. They're going down the stairs and they're like stomping. They're angry.
Pass without trace.
Oh,
So what does that do? Plus 10?
Yeah, plus 10 to stealth.
42.
Nah, it doesn't succeed. He's got a
All right.
passive perception of 43. No, that
So,
works.
yeah, I'll sneak up behind him. I am the shadows. I am ninja. I get up right behind him. I loosen the cap just barely to where it's like just barely hanging on. So, if he were to reach into his robes or something like that, it would be enough to knock off the cap. And I'm going to try and slip it into his robes. So we'll see how that works. And I'm assuming he's got some like pockets on the sides of his robes or something like that we can
Yeah,
slide it in.
he's got a cargo cape.
All right.
That's
Honestly,
so lame.
that's probably cool as shit.
It's so lame for him, though.
All right, so 23
That doesn't.
is the roll. All right. So yeah, I successfully put it in there.
Let me at least like try to contest this with like a perception. You got it. You got it.
Like,
Yeah.
So yeah, and then I sneak back. I come up right behind Robert. I'm like, we good? Let's roll.
All right.
Why
And
don't
I
you-
assume right as we step through the portal, we're gonna hear, "Oh, bees!"
So the way I'm gonna say like teleportation works, at least for this sake, you can't just like teleport wherever you want that has like a teleportation circle. You have to have their digits, you know. That way, it's like you don't just teleport like above the school and you like fall 100 feet. You know, you teleport right to where their circle is. So he kind of draws their runes. It's like in a circle, and he hands it to you, and he says, "You take this to any other teleportation circle, and if they draw this down into their runes, they can always access the top of our school." So we can.
I put it in his Pictionary with all his other digits.
Nice.
Pie, you don't have a lot of pages filled out here.
No, it's me keen mind. I don't normally need to write them down. But
Then
this
why
one
are
I
you
want to
never
be on to
mind?
for a while. Usually I'm one and done, you know.
Haven't seen you in action. I can attest to that.
Well, he does the runes. He does them on the not the bees. Oh my god, I'm seeing this. He draws the runes down, and then he activates it with his magic, and you see just light coming out of the circle as like the circle takes shape, and it looks two-dimensional, just a circle on the ground, and then the circle lifts up in just arcane runes, and then it opens up, and you guys can see this is the office that you guys were in. They never
beat you by a mo-
Love it.
What's the two squares?
And
Uh-oh. Somewhere.
there we go. Yeah, you see the runes like that. It looks cool.
Wait.
He puts the phone down. All right, and then you guys step on through. As you guys are stepping through, everyone give me a perception check.
All right, hold on.
Can I get one?
Yeah, I'll let you go too.
I want
Can I get one?
Let's see. I got a 16. All right, you want to roll the sparkly one?
23.
22.
18.
18. Shit, good roll, Yana.
15's for Xardaar and White Fang.
Nice.
Nice.
So
I'm
all of you
hoping
here,
for
coming from like the
16.
opening at the top of the stairs, go, "Oh, bees! No! You're gonna eat my money!"
I hope I did.
What?
That's not how bees work, dumbass.
Oh yeah, I knew that.
I did this.
Apparently you didn't, you fool.
And
Good job, Yana. You heard a dude get stung by bees. So proud of you.
so you guys step through, and Zog waves you goodbye, and he says, "Remember, you're always welcome here, as long as
I
I'm
landed
around.
on 0.
I'm the cool teacher."
What's your number?
So you told us.
I thought there was a different cool teacher.
No,
Like the one that was actually voted on.
Oh, I mean, I didn't win the vote, but I'm still the cool teacher.
Oh.
Very long
Okay.
teleportation.
Yeah, it was the beach dwarf. Yeah, the beach
Remember,
dwarf.
Xardaar has never been to a school, so he doesn't know how any of this works.
Shul?
Shul.
Robert can't say anything. He just grew up with private
11.
tutors. 11. Good job.
And did it pay off? What's his intelligence?
8. He did not pay attention.
Xardaar was raised by wolves. He did the best he could.
I assume he did well.
I landed on 18.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, now whenever he goes to the store, his dog is ordering for him. So
That's just going to confuse everybody.
That's going to confuse people when the dog starts referring to you as its assistant.
He's just gonna say, "Speak," and his dog will speak for him.
Okay.
Wheels is secretly awakened. He just doesn't let anybody know.
I believe it.
Yeah, just not talking to anyone.
He's just enjoying watching the insanity.
All right, so you guys are in this office, and you know that there's like a bookcase behind it. You feel the bookcase like start to shake as you see Tanaya. Tanaya, if you guys forgot her, she is the leader of the Emerald Enclave for Neverwinter, and she's like this huge, tall lady, like 7 foot tall. She is an Eladrin. She is a fall Eladrin, an autumn one. So she has a little bit reddish skin, red yellow skin, and like long red curly hair, kind of like braids.
Oh my glob!
What?
And swooning.
Over Tanaya Schwain.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness, it's you. It's been quite some time.
How long has it been? Because we do tend to lose track on our adventures, and while I here can tell us down to the second, it's not always right, because sometimes time moves funny around us.
Because it's been like a week or to 2 weeks.
It has been 15 days since I've seen you last.
Okay, that sounds about right.
Yeah, that's fine.
Falcon, for a second, you were like 15 days.
You're like, yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. That's less than last time.
Yes. Well, you didn't like do a time skip. It just took you a while.
Yeah, right, but in the Magic
less
Library,
than
we
last
did a
time.
time skip.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I'm glad to see you're safe and sound. Honestly, I didn't know if you were going to make it back or not. A lot of people who go to the Underdark, who aren't natives, of course, don't usually return. And
I appreciate your confidence.
how did you return through the teleportation circle? I find that
Magic.
odd.
Magic.
Yes,
I think we came out the better for this.
that would explain it. Did you find what you were looking for?
And Pi holds his hammer up, because that's all he really cared about.
Like we hold up the Oromikos and the little necklace that's got the little healing juju in it, like, and a whole bunch of things we weren't looking for.
Slaps robot horse.
It's like you have a dog and a robot horse, like.
Also,
Yeah,
And so
Dark
many
is
batteries in this thing.
there's no time limit to fabricate. So my plan, once I got fabricate, was to make a robot horse for each of us once a day until we all had a robot horse or whatever
Nice.
robot you want.
Holy shit, dude! This is the most metal thing I've ever heard.
It's literally made out of metal.
There's an album cover out there that like has this.
Probably Dragon Force.
That sounds right.
No, I don't think it'd be Dragon Force.
They have robot dragons on their covers. At least on the last one they did. On fuck, what was it?
Not a whole lot in the GIF department for metal horses.
You tried robot horse?
Robot unicorn attack specifically.
Try robot.
I
Oh,
did
here's
like
one.
Robot Attack. And the heavy metal version.
I didn't.
No. Those things are terrifying.
Oh my god! Now that I love.
Well, I'm not sleeping tonight. Thanks, guys.
All right, so you and your fucking posse of animals come through. Oh my god. And she says, "Oh well, I'm happy to hear that. So you got the Oromikos. You found this cool new green thing. Well, that's fantastic. Is there any other thing I can do for you while you're here?"
Yeah, we do got someone we need to see. They live down in the whatever you call that, the ravine part of town.
Oh, of course, yeah. And she, hold on, I think I still have that map up for you guys on Roll 20. Oh, I archived it. Of course, I archived it. Why did I do that?
Because you don't know your east from west.
Yes. Okay, there we go. It is back. Is it?
Guess who's back?
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you guys are in Neverwinter, and if we zoom in,
Yeah.
they're near the. I think it was
Chasm.
the chasm. Yeah. And you guys leave and you start making your way there. And she says, "Well, I'm very happy to see that you have made it back. Do be careful out there."
I mean, we're coming right back.
Oh, okay then. I'll make some fresh tea for you. What kind of tea do you prefer?
We've been underground for 2 weeks. I'll take just about anything.
Oolong it is. A nice oolong.
We haven't been to Castle Never yet, correct?
You got any sweet tea?
See, I was just gonna have pie add sugar anyway, and say it's not sweet enough, and then have him warm it up, so I can dissolve the sugar. Nice.
Yes, I could conjure some up for you. Of course, some sweetened tea. Yes.
Well, it's got to be sweet tea. It can't just be sweetened.
Oh, okay.
There's a difference.
Sweet tea, not the sweetened tea. I got it.
Right, you gotta put the sugar in while you're brewing it, otherwise it ain't right.
Okay, put the sugar in first. Okay, I think I can remember that. So oolong and a sweet tea.
We haven't been to Castle Never yet, right?
I don't think so.
Yes, and if I'm being honest, I don't really have anything for that.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's like lore about it, but I just haven't,
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. I mean, I chose this
There's
city.
a whole campaign we can check out. I don't need to look at an imaginary castle.
I mean, yeah, let's just say it's there, but there's not a lot going on there. Okay. So you guys walk over there, and what are you trying to do?
We're looking for anyone who can point us to
Junebug's
Junebug's mama.
Yeah. I mean, Mudpie should know where to go.
Ooh, good point.
Oh shit! Good idea. Let's do that.
Yeah, lead us home, buddy.
So now that you guys are in Neverwinter, Mudpie is like very excited. Like he's looking around, like he's just a happy guy, a happy dog.
No, we're gonna lose Mudpie. He's gonna want to stay with the family. No.
He's a happy guy. He's a happy guy.
And he's like trucking, So you guys have to like do like the little light jog type thing where you keep up with him. He'll like jog ahead and then he'll stop and wait for you. Like he'll look back at you. And
it's like when you're following a video game
ahead,
character.
we can find you.
Yeah. You can't sprint because you'll outrun them, but you can't walk because it's too slow.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
Fucking horrible. Who thought of that?
Whitefang tells Mudpie that they can run ahead and we can follow them wherever, as long as we stay in the city.
Okay. And you see him just take off.
Whitefang's gone too.
Holy shit.
He's going to come back with dinner, like all the groceries that we're going to need to make dinner.
Nice.
He's actually responsible now.
That makes one of us. Shit.
Someone smart enough not to open a random chest in the Underdark.
So, you guys take off. He takes off, and then Xardaar, with his link with Whitefang, is able to kind of like figure out where to go. You guys make your way, and it's kind of like this isn't the best part of Neverwinter, but believe it or not, but like property near the chasm isn't the best property. So that's where like a lot of people that are a little bit more down on their luck tend to live. And you see this kind of modest-looking one-story home. It doesn't look that big. You see that there's a teenage human boy outside. He's just kind of sweeping the dirt, kind of clearing things up. And then you see Mudpie just runs right into him and tackles him. And
remember, we said Mudpie could look like I wanted, and I said it looks like Lockjaw, who's like 8 feet tall.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
okay.
That's what he looked like beforehand, canonically. Yeah.
Okay, good.
So
the door they have to their home is huge for the dog.
The doggy door is bigger than the regular door.
Exactly. The regular door is built into the doggy door.
Yes.
The boy goes, "Bigson, is this you, boy? Boy, where you been? Where's June? What's going on? What's going on?" And Mudpie is like just licking him up. And then you guys walk up. Oh, hey there, strangers. What can I do for it? Come on, Bigson, get off, dog.
I go, Mudpie, down.
He gets off. He's like, and he sits, and he's like, a well-trained dog. Like he's happy to be there.
Hey, we was looking for the home of Junebug. Did this happen to be it?
Yeah, Junebug's my sister. She's been missing for a while. What do you guys want with her?
Well, I got good news and I got bad news.
Should we talk to Mama when we tell her this?
Let's go inside. Is your mama home? Is your mama awake?
Yeah, my mama's kind of sick though. Are you sure you want to go in there?
She's gonna want to hear this, and I think we might be able to help her.
Oh, okay. Yeah, come on in, Bigson. You know the way in. Come on, boy. And he leads you into his home. His home is very modest. There's about 2 beds. Looks like there's one for his mom and there's one for him. There's a table, a few chairs, and a few shelves that are crudely made. And his mom is sitting on a bed that's on the floor, or she's laying on the bed that's on the floor. Blankets cover her up, and there's a wet towel on her forehead. Hey, Mama, these guys over here, they wanted to talk to us about June. And she leans up and she goes, my girl June, where is she?
Well, Miss, it pains me to say this, but Junebug ain't gonna make it back. But she does have something that she wanted to make sure got back to you. And I'm gonna pull out that necklace.
You pull it out.
And I'm gonna hold it out to her because I know it's got that healing mojo in it. Here, I think you might need to grab hold of this.
So you pull it out, and like it's kind of dark in here. There's not a lot of windows, and this green light is kind of like illuminating the room, and like it looks almost like there's green waves all over the walls. And she goes, "Oh yeah, that's my necklace from one of my husband, who he passed, and he said he found this in one of his trips to the Underdark. She made it. She made it, didn't she?"
She did. She found what she was looking for. Gannon, give me a minute. That's not helpful.
So you see her, and she looks like very wrinkled. Actually, yeah, she's not looking good. She seems to have almost something that what was his name? It wasn't Gannon. It was the boy that you guys helped in one of the side quests. Yeah, kind of looks like that.
With the tree thing?
Yeah, with the bark skin thing.
Yes. Not so much like, earthy, because she's had this for a while. She definitely looks like deprived. She looks more, actually, a little bit closer to what you guys saw in Fawn Hill on that very first session we had. She's like, I haven't been able to sleep for a long time, but a few months ago, something happened. I felt a little bit better, but June was already underground. But I feel like there's still something in me. I don't know what it is. But I was told that if we found this thing called Oromikos in the underground, then it might be able to heal me.
Well, June found it, and it's definitely magic, and its magic is in this here necklace. So, if you don't mind, I'm going to put it on you real quick.
You put it on her, and then it starts to shine a little bit brighter, and then you just see the life start to return to her. And her skin gets a little bit more fuller, the wrinkles tend to disappear, the bags under her eyes are gone. Her hair just seems a little bit longer and more colorful.
Nice.
It seems like 20 years was just added onto her. Yes, okay, that GIF, that's perfect. Yes. That's exactly, yes.
GIF. Oh.
Get over it, sea dog.
Jet over it.
So
Get over here.
And she looks better, and you see that her son goes, Mama, you're looking good. I don't know what they did, but this is fantastic. Oh my God, my mama's back, y'all. My mama's back. And she stands up, and she is shaky. It feels like she hasn't stood up on her own.
I'm gonna help her up.
You help her up, and
go slow. It's been a while.
Oh my God, I haven't stood up in months. My son's been helping me around, but I feel way better. Thank you so much. thank you for this. Essentially, in that there was like a greater restoration type of thing, you know. She had some type of curse or some kind of disease / ailment type thing, and this got rid of it.
Nice.
And
I'm happy. I'm happy we could help, but I also come with some bad news, and I'm gonna pull out all the diary entries that I've been keeping. So we was following, like we was in there for something we was looking for, but it turned out June was looking for the same thing more or less in the Underdark, and we ended up kind of following her trail, and we also found June, and well, this is about all we can bring back. I'm gonna hand her the diary entries.
She takes a minute. As you like support her, she like shuffles through them in her hands, and like you see that she starts to cry. A few teardrops roll down her cheek and onto the pages before she like finishes reading them all, and she just starts bawling. And she goes, "You know what? You didn't bring my girl back, but you did bring a part of her back." And she looks over at who she refers to as Big Son. And she goes, "You know, I never wanted this dog, but she begged and begged and begged to let us keep him. And look at how big he goes. He eats more than we do." She loved this thing. And if he's still alive, then I know a part of her is still alive too.
No.
And you know what? She tried to help me, and she did. She did. She set out on her goal, and she accomplished it. And that's one thing I can be proud of her for. So, thank you for this. Thank you so much. And
I'm just happy we could help. I'm sorry we couldn't get to her quick enough, but I'm happy we was able to get to you in time.
And you see her son is just petting Bigson. And like Bigson is like kind of air butting it. He's in between the two of y'all. He doesn't know what to do.
Well, Miss, I don't want to impose, but we wouldn't have made it back without this here dog.
I get it. I didn't want this dumb old mutt to begin with, but he's a part of the family now. But you know, he can make his own choices. He's a smart boy. He's a smart boy. And her son leans down and says, "Well, Bigson, you want to stay here with us, or you want to go over there with these guys? And this is your choice."
He's awesome, but even though it's just pretend, it's gonna break my heart if he leaves this little kid. So he's gonna stay.
The problem is, she said he eats more than they do. They're not in a well-off town. And how many of them are there?
There's just the two of them.
There's just the two. She's coming off a heavy curse. She's going to be weak for a while.
All right, we'll take him. Also, you said that this house is like kind of dilapidated.
Yeah.
I'm going to mend the whole place, and I'm also going to channel divinity and make her a little gold etching of Junebug that she can like put on the mantle or whatever.
Nice. Yeah, you see that there's like some parchments of her. You're able to like recreate one.
I mean, we've seen her.
Oh yeah, you
cast detect magic.
Yeah, we saw like a magical reconstruction of her final moment, so we know.
Yep.
Xardaar's going to cast detect magic to see if there are any traces of the curse in the house.
Good idea.
In the house,
or the surrounding property.
Do you have to
to
roll
see
for
what's
it?
there? It's a spell.
Okay.
I just detect magic there.
You do not in this part of town. There's not. I mean, people are somewhat poor. There's not a whole lot of magic users. You don't really get any pings anywhere. You don't sense any like evil or anything bad around.
No, it's just any magic within 30 feet of me. I can hold it for up to 10 minutes, so I'm just walking around the property.
Yeah, you don't feel anything. It feels like this curse is gone. And now she's just like, weakened. So she's got to like get back on her feet.
All right. While he's doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and pray to the Raven Queen just to see if she can verify that Junebug did pass through.
What? White Fang.
And I got an 18 on religion, so I assume I think she's chance of figuring it out.
So as you're praying, from outside the door, you hear like a bird calling, which brings you to you want to go check that out. Sitting on top of a house that's across from the one that you're currently in, you see that there are 2 ravens sitting on there, and you get in your head you hear, and this is separate from what the rest of you guys hear. This is just a link between him and her. Robert, I see that you've made it back and you're still alive and kicking.
For the most part, I mean, I ain't quite the same as I went in.
Oh, yes, I do see that. Interesting. You know, you keep going to places that my birds cannot find you. You had me worried.
Oh, that's sweet. I missed you too.
And
I'll tell you what, I got a feeling next place we go, you'll be able to watch me a little bit easier.
Well, that's what I like to hear. Yes, I would very much to keep my eyes on you.
Well, not all the time. I hope you give me a little bit of privacy.
Well, of course. I'm not that weird. Is there something?
Well, see, now I'm suspicious. No, so when we was down there, we found a little girl we found a girl by the name of Junebug who, she lived here, but she ain't make it out. I just wanted to know if she was able to get through to the other side so I could tell her mom.
She did. I weighed her soul, and her soul was good.
That's the vibe I got.
She's in a much better place now. You can tell her mother that.
I feel like that ain't a high bar to clear right here, but I appreciate the sentiment.
While he's out talking to Raquel, White Fang is translating between Mud Pie and the family, just talking about June.
Please, he's talking about all the weird butts he sniffed in the Underdark.
Yeah, he's throwing that in to Mud Pie. He's not telling the family that.
Oh, I thought Mud Pie
so really weird.
I thought it was Mud Pie recounting memories of Junebug to the family. I thought that's what it was.
Yeah, and White Fang's telling the family what Mud Pie's saying.
Okay.
Yeah, White Fang's translating.
Cool.
And they sit. She goes, I wish I could make you something, but all I got is water. You want some hot water? I know that's not much.
We don't need anything though.
Do you like meatballs?
Yes, of course. I haven't had a meatball in years.
I pull out like 30 meatball subs.
Courtesy of the god of meatball subs, Ganon.
Bigson immediately eats half of them.
Makes sense. So I know y'all got a temple of the Raven Queen here in town, and I have a pretty direct line to her, and she was able to tell me that Junebug has gone to a much better place.
Oh my god, that's so good. I'm so happy to hear. Thank you for that. I'm sad that she's passed, but I'm happy to hear that she's moved on.
Yep, and I mean, we're about to have to do the same. I do have one thing I want to ask you, and I can understand if you say no. But we've come across a whole bunch of people who have had similar afflictions to yours, some more severe, some less so. And that necklace can hold on to some pretty powerful healing magic. I have a feeling if it were to come with us, we could help out more people.
Of course. Yes, you can have it. I think this was an old heirloom from my husband who died. Oh, scared me.
And as we see the ghost of her husband fade away after scaring her.
Yeah.
Much obliged. So it's going to be like a little piece of Junebug's out there with us, helping folk.
Well, she loved helping people, so if you can use it to help others, it's what she would want.
Give Mud Pie the amulet, let him wear it.
Never mind. Probably would just make it big enough to fit him.
Right?
That's fine. Do we want Mud Pie to be a giant healing pupper?
I mean, White Fang can heal.
It would make sense for the healer's dog to be able to heal.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
I guess just work it into his collar would make sense.
White Fang taps the mother with the unicorn horn to heal her a bit, too.
Oh, okay. She's a little freaked out by it, but then she and she noticed that Bigson is cool with it, so she calms down a little bit, and White Fang leans into her, and she feels better. She's standing up a little bit straighter.
All right, it's time for us to roll. I'm sucking it. Yeah, I'm bad at goodbyes.
Thank you so much for everything. Wait, so is Bigson / Mudpie staying with them or coming with you guys?
I'm fine with either one. The fact that they can't feed him is a little worrying. So
you say the fact that you can't feed him?
The fact that they can't afford to feed him is concerning. You said that he eats more than them, and they're barely making ends meet. So if they don't want him, then I'd be happy to take him. But
no, it's fine. He eats out of the trash. He eats many things. We don't necessarily pay to feed him. He's fine. He could stand to lose a few.
I'm not necessarily a fan of that.
I'll just roll.
Okay.
See, now I'm picturing him just crapping out an entire hammer.
Hey,
like a license tag.
Yeah. Just X up a license tag.
What'd you say?
Even if he's with us odd, he stays home.
Okay.
Even. All right, he's with us.
All right. So Bigson grabs the necklace, or Mudpie grabs the necklace, and he comes with you guys. I figured now you can form a little pendant collar for him.
So as we are walking away, do we look back and see the kid looking really sad with this music in the background? Oh, wrong. This one. I mean, I guess that works.
And Dylan, wait. No, he took his earpiece out. He didn't get to hear that.
No!
Oh my god! I wish I could write that on the fucking board.
Sad little boy. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh my god!
Finish him.
What was that?
That was excellent, and I loved it.
He missed something great.
That was unfortunate, but pretty great.
Robbie, play the.
I'm sure Robbie can recreate it on purpose. Yeah.
Yeah. So I asked Vinny. I was like, so when we turned away, so we're taking the dog with us. We're taking Mudpie with us. But I was like, yeah. So as we're leaving, do we look back and see the kid? Just watching us with this sound, and I meant to hit the Naruto sad song.
That's not right at all.
That was great though, man. That was great.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
he
is why we record.
Yeah, he waves you guys off. And it took you guys were in Neverwinter. It took you a while to walk over there. And I would just say it's very much the sun is going down type of thing, So it's very, very anime of it, waving off at the end of the episode.
And you get
Like
more
whenever
anime.
the side characters are like, and we'll see you again, right? Nah, this is a filler episode.
Excellent.
And then we forget about it as the outro music plays. There you go.
That's our going out music as we're leaving.
That is excellent. God dang it. Okay. So where you guys want to go to next?
I don't think we need anything from Alice Luminium.
Well, I mean, we gotta go back to Waterdeep, don't we?
Yeah. But I think that's one of the 3 or 4 places that we went to last time we were here.
Yeah, but we got everything we needed.
Yeah. We could stop by the Church of Marjorie just to pray to her and let her know what we did down there.
You go ahead.
There's not a Temple of Morden around here, is there?
Nah, there's not.
No.
There is. Okay.
That's why I said Marjorie. Unless Raquel is going to fill in the others on what happened.
I mean, there probably is a bunch of different temples and stuff. I'm not going to say, like, no, there's no more in here, you know? This isn't the Underdark.
It's just not as fancy as the one in Waterdeep.
I'll wait till we get to the fancy one.
Okay.
You bougie son of your mother.
Here. Does he have a mother?
I mean, all dwarves have beards, so I can't tell.
That's fair.
All right, so you guys go back to the Emerald Enclave, and you see Tonaya there again. She goes, "Oh, yes, I have your sweetened tea for you, Ancalagon. I hope it's good."
Oh, thank you. I take a sip. Is it good?
No.
I
It's tea that she sweetened.
Hold on.
I kind of choke.
It's like Arizona tea.
Oh.
I would like to try to roll sleight of hand to sneak some of the spice his way.
Okay, go ahead.
Hold on, let me try
It's a
that
flat roll.
sweetened tea. Oh. Oh, that hurt my feelings.
I don't know if you guys can see what that is in the corner there.
Nat 1.
Yep.
Oof.
She sees it.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. I must have not made it correctly.
Oh, no. No, it's fine.
She sweetened it with honey instead of sugar.
Aw.
That's probably not bad.
It's good if it's warm.
I was a guest somewhere and they served sweet tea. It was Arizona tea. Like I could taste it because I've had it before. And I asked them if it was Arizona tea. And they were surprised that I was able to name it.
It has a very distinctive taste.
Yeah, and that's what I said. And I was told I was rude. I'm like, this is what it is.
I don't see anything wrong with that. Like if someone gave you a Coke and you're like, "Oh, is this Pepsi?" It's like, "Oh yeah, it's better anyway."
Well, I'm so sorry. I got too excited. My fault.
You get marks for the effort. Just I can't give you high marks on the execution.
Our chef will leave some recipes with you.
It's really simple. It's only a few steps.
Oh, and I still messed it up. I'm so sorry. Yeah. And as you guys, she takes you back into her office, and she opens up the secret bookcase behind her desk, takes you to the teleportation circle, and she says, "All right, this is ready to go back to Waterdeep."
I hope we run into Saul when we get there.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool. Do we even have any
We did.
tokens? Okay.
You found
I couldn't
it back
remember.
in the crypt in the video that I couldn't recover.
I gotcha.
Yeah, it was in the Vault of Many Kings. Or
That's
Vault
right.
of Kings. Whatever it was called. There were a lot of dead dwarves in there.
Yeah. Man, if only you guys were necromancers, you could bring them back.
Probably not a great idea, but totally.
Yeah, they like us. Let's keep it that way.
All right, so and as she sets up the portal, like you guys saw, what's his name go, she like takes each of you by hand, like she's very formal, and like leads you onto the pedestal.
Keep going.
And when she grabs, so she takes Xardaar and Pi, she takes both your hands. She's a big lady, and like leads you up there. Actually, you know what? Have you guys seen the Resident Evil 8 trailer, Lady Dimitrescu?
Oh
Yes.
Yeah.
She has that vibe.
Yeah.
That's why Anne likes her.
Anne's liking it.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
But she stares at Xardaar the most because he's at eye level.
Yeah. And
It feels more comfortable because it's natural.
Yeah, but Anne is thirsty AF right now. He wants some of that.
And as she takes Robert and oh my god, hold on, guys.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah,
god.
there's some questionable shit out there with her.
I That's not what I was looking for, so don't.
Sure.
That's what I popped up when I hit Resident Evil 8.
There's a child looking at the screen, Vinny.
Hold on, something different then. There you go.
He's commenting on it.
My bad, guys. My bad. As she takes Robert's and Anne's hand and puts you guys up on the pedestal, the both of you feel like a little like jolt of lightning, and you see that like she does one too, and she goes, "Oh, that's strange. Are you too familiar with your parentage?"
Well, a bit.
I mean,
I just met my dad.
I mean, I know who his parents are. He's seen mine, and well,
I didn't like that one.
he's seen our big old fancy family tree, but we don't know much about them outside of they old and they had money.
Do you know where your family tree started, perchance?
I would assume in the ground, like most trees.
There it is.
Totally makes sense. But no, I mean, we don't have a very detailed tree. Our ancestry is a little muddied.
Yes, I understand. Well, there's something there. There's definitely something there.
Yeah, I can feel it. There's definitely something there.
See, I thought there was just like a little spark of chemistry between us, but all right.
Oh, you two. Thank you for that. You make me feel young again.
Same.
Aren't you like 40? Anne is just like full on Brock from Pokemon around this girl.
Yeah.
Somehow Anne got a rose and it's in his mouth.
You're so beautiful.
Jesus.
But so when you say there's something there, can you give me any more information on that?
You guys are both half elves, right? Have you gotten to the point where you chose what the elf part of you is?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think we put any thought into it.
Okay. Because there's, I think, on like Sword Coast Adventures Guide or something like that, you can choose to be like half sea elf or like half Eladrin or half some other thing.
Mm.
You lost Sea Dog. And it's okay. It's okay if you haven't chosen it. That's fine.
Do you call him Sea Dog?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Sea Dog.
Oh,
I was like, Sea, because I'm thinking of Captain Sea Dog from our other campaign. I was like, what the fuck?
I got you.
When did he gain this title?
And she goes, I don't know, but there's just something a little bit extra there. You should do some research in there.
All right.
All right. I'll
Just-
run it up the family tree and see what shakes out.
Oh yes, just go look in the ground.
Just to clarify, what was Anne's dad? Was he a full elf or a half elf? Or was he human?
He was a half elf.
He was half elf, half human.
Yeah, he's a person. He is Xanathar's right-hand man.
Yeah, and considering that it's both of us, it's probably my mother's side, she was half elf and half something. I think she was human.
Yeah, I think we established way back when that your mother is
related to your
Robert's side of the family.
Your side, yeah.
Yeah.
Like Robert's mother is her third cousin or something. They've got like the same great grandparent.
Yeah, we're like
Something
eighth
like
cousins or something like that. We're
I
right.
thought that like both your moms were sisters. That's what I was thinking. I
Oh, maybe, yeah.
It's fine to change it. That's fine. I just forgot.
I would say yeah, because I always thought it was like Robert's from the Black family, like Harry Potter. Anne's from like the Weasleys.
Oh,
Like distantly related, but related.
I got you.
Two.
Okay. Well, cool. And she leads you guys back onto the portal, and you guys step on through. Oh, there we go. All right, and then you appear in. Let me change the music real quick. We're not doing that.
Come on, we're gonna run into Saul.
Here, I got some music for us.
Oh, you touch my tra-la-la.
I love this one.
Yeah, instead of teleporting directly to Waterdeep, we're put in just like this corridor, and that plays as we walk through.
Best lift music ever.
Excellent.
So
All right. So you guys appear in
Roust's.
not Saul, Roust, yeah. Roust's office, and you see that it's already open, and Roust is just kind of standing there like, well, it took you guys long enough. All right.
Hi, bud.
What'd you get?
A
You
whole
got some
bunch of
good
stuff. We got a doggy.
Well, we killed an ancient vampire.
I mean,
Okay.
we
I
didn't
found my
kill
true
it.
love.
Mudpie was part of it. He is part of us. We did it.
All right, fine. We get partial credit for it.
Your true love. Okay, interesting. Are you talking about Tanaya? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah,
gonna
definitely.
last.
Yeah,
Tonight,
she's quite easy on the eyes, I will say.
tonight's
Oh, and look
scene
at
is
my-
beautiful.
And look what my arm can do now. Watch. Go, Robert arm. And it just falls off. Damn it.
And are
All right, get back here.
And are you sure that you can measure up to her standards?
There's spells that can manage.
But you know, they say you should contact a wizard if those spells last for more than 4 hours.
We'll be fine.
I mean, it's a concentration thing, anything. I feel like he'll get distracted.
There you go.
At disadvantage because there are two things coming at him.
I don't like
So, as you guys are talking, you know that he can, kind of read into your mind, so he has more control over this. He says, "Oh, I see you've gotten the digits for the Aether Academy. Did you give that to Tanaya?"
Does she want it?
Yeah.
You guys didn't say you gave it to her.
Might as well have.
No,
I don't see why not.
You know what? You guys probably need a rest. So just give it to me, and I'll give it to her in the morning. Because it can't work here. We're too far away. But if I give it to her, she'll be able to reach it. Does that sound okay with you guys?
Sure.
Good point. Then we'd just be able to come here and boop.
Exactly.
Get back to that fancy wizard school.
It's like
Also, if
checkers.
you happen to see the professor of evocation, then they might be very appreciative of that information.
You know, I heard that their evocation professor went missing. And if none of their spells can work, then either he's dead or he's not on this plane. So, I mean, that's just...
Well, we've been off this plane before, so, that could definitely happen. Hell, we've done it a few times.
Pretty sure if you asked, you could find out if he was dead or not.
I should have done that when I was praying earlier. Like, you could pray now.
She doesn't want to hear from you too much in one day.
I'll ask her tomorrow.
All right. So he takes the note from you, and as you guys leave, he says, "Mister is out there. Mister is his kind of goblin kind of
Creature.
Right.
yeah. Hello. Is everything to your pleasing?"
I really want Lightbang to respond to me.
Wi-Fi goes, "It is acceptable. Thank you, kind sir." And he just struts past him.
Like he's a horse in the fucking dressage, but he's a wolf.
He's a show dog now. He knows how to be showy.
Yes, the intelligence gave him the ability to be fancy.
The intelligence gave him the ability to understand how to mess with people. He knows what people expect and what they want. So he's doing what they want.
I'm imagining this is what Lightbang is like. I don't know if you guys have seen this show, but
Sad. Sad. That is excellent. I love that. All right, that's great. So you guys leave, and Waterdeep, it's dark out right now. Some people are still out in the street. There's a lot of people out for some reason. A lot of the people that are out are red robes, by the way. And I imagine you guys are going to head towards. The Salty Seaman, or maybe even Thamior's.
What do we need to do at Thamior's?
Drop
Do we need
The
to get
Ormikos.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let's do that. Let's get that taken care of.
Okay. So you guys are walk your way over to Thamior's, and on the map, the guild is in the North Ward, somewhere about right here in the north east corner, and you start walking your way south. Along your path down there, you see Saul.
Yes,
Well, hi there, bud.
buddy, we found some tokens.
Oh, hey, it's you guys. How you been? I ain't seen you in a while.
Oh, I've
Been better, been worse.
Oh, and you guys got some more coins for me?
Heck yeah.
brother.
Oh my god, this is fucking fantastic. You know, I'm still looking for I forgot what it was, my plasma screen TV. I DVR'd The Sopranos on it. I just want to watch it.
Still gods.
Gabagool, you know what I'm talking about.
Have you tried a counterfeit coin?
Yeah, I tried, man.
Yeah.
It's magic. You can't fuck.
Yeah, I
some
think I
magic.
remember us asking that same question before.
I
I
don't
can't remember what bad thing happened, but something didn't happen. Very good.
Listen, if I can just get The Sopranos, I'm gonna be living the dream. I get to watch it, get to relax a little bit. I get to see. I heard the ending is fantastic. Spoiler alert! Don't tell me.
Out of character, Vinny, are you watching The Sopranos?
No.
Oh.
I was like,
The ending
just
is
fits with the
fantastic.
character.
A lot of people don't like the ending because they're idiots, but it's the best way it could have ended.
yeah,
but
I
anyway.
heard. Actually, yeah, Maggie started watching it a while back, but I don't think she finished it.
I hated the ending at first until my friend explained something to me that I didn't catch on to. It's really
I know
good.
what happens. Like I remember, I know that much. But, like I don't know the main story, so I'm not that invested.
It's mob stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so all right, guys, who's first? Who's gonna do this?
Well, we need the list, right?
I'll do it.
Well, yeah, I did post the shop
Oh, there it is.
in there. That's just the shop, but like for your coin, you're gonna roll for it.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Oh, hey, you trying to talk like me, huh, big guy? I may be a little.
Oh, you know it, buddy.
Okay,
Oh,
okay. Just give me a damn coin. Put it in there.
All right. I just throw it in.
You're like.
While Ian's doing that, I'm gonna buy another jar of bees.
Hey.
What do I roll?
A D8.
A date. Let's see.
Worked for me last time.
That's a 7.
I like you finally got to use it.
Yeah.
To your heart.
Gabagool.
All right, so Anne, you put your coins in there, or your coin in there, and you pull it out, and a kind of medium size, it's about the size of your fist, capsule comes out. It goes, oh, it's jingly, it's jingly. What do we got in here? What do we got? And you pop it open, and you see a key ring, like a set of coins. And he goes, okay, this is the joke from her, right? This is the key that unlocked our first home. Well, she fucking burned it to the ground, so this is useless. And you get, and this is called the Keys to Your Heart. And this.
All right, Cora.
So you get, I don't know if I'm pretty sure I put this in D&D Beyond, but let me check. And you
No.
Can I give these to Tanai?
I mean, you can, but I gotta tell you what it does first.
Key to your heart. Metal key with a heart-shaped end. The key has 10 charges. You can use it to open any non-magical lock. After each use, you forget someone you love. Shit.
I don't think Anne loves that many people.
Do I want this?
That's a good response.
Listen, it also opens magical locks. I'm changing it up.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think instead of like losing the memory of someone you love, you lose like a keystone memory. We'll talk about the memory. We'll talk about it.
The
If you use
reason
it.
you love that person,
Yeah.
you lose.
Yeah, this would be something like we need to be last dungeon. There's a magic lock that we just can't fucking figure out, and that's when I'll pull it out because I don't want to lose. Like, Anne doesn't have that many people he loves, so this is a big deal.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, does Anne like that many people, let alone love them?
Yeah, he doesn't want to lose his first time with his nanny.
Yeah, that would be very unfortunate. Especially the fact that we weren't rich enough to have a nanny, so it was.
That's what I was thinking.
But you were rich in relationships.
Oh, it was his first time was with Robert's nanny. I got it.
Yeah, that's what it was. Hey, we were over having a play date.
And they had a date to play.
Nice.
All right, who's next?
3.
So Xardaar walks up and he pops his coin. Okay, big guy, don't push the lever too hard. It's a light lever. A 3. I don't know if you already got this. Do you have any bracers? Have I given you any?
That sounds
No.
Okay, so you pop it in, and a little bit bigger than Anne's capsule pops out, and let's see. He goes, all right, this doesn't look like it's something for me. It feels kind of empty. I think it's just for you. And he opens it up, and you get some bracers. You get the bracers of archery.
A +2 to damage on ranged attacks.
Okay. I can dig it.
I'm gonna do so much damage.
What do we roll for this again?
A D8.
D8.
Wow, so you get something, but I get nothing. Yep, that sounds like my last relationship.
I got a 7.
Okay, a 7. You get the... Okay, so here's what pops out. You put in your coin and you pull on it, and a small capsule pops out. He opens it up and he goes, all right, again, nothing for me, something for you. Well, you know what? You just get a rock. You get the Stone of Internal Flame. And
What?
I bought this
That sounds
supplement.
bad.
I bought this supplement that has like just Warforged weapons. I don't know if I put it in the thing yet.
Oh, I see. It's Stone of Internal Flame.
It's on there.
Highly colored, rust-colored stone is a little larger than the size of a fist. Only a Warforged can attune to it, and must do so by swallowing. The stone begins to glow red hot within an attuned creature and gives off an immense cloud of pressurized steam that sometimes leaks through the attuned creature's joints. Stone has 4 charges. On its turn, the attuned creature can use an action to expend one of these charges, open its mouth, and produce a billowing cloud of steam in a 60-foot cone. Make it sound like a shrieking steam whistle that can be heard up to 300 feet away. The cone of steam spreads around corners, and the area is heavily obscured. The steam lasts until the end of the attuned creature's next turn, or until a wind of moderate or greater speed disperses it. So Anne, I assume, could get rid of this. Creature that starts their turn in this cone of steam or moves into it on their turn must make a con save DC of 15. On a failure, they take 2d8 fire damage and are blinded until the start of their next turn.
Damn.
Stone regains all charges after a long rest. OP as fuck. Holy shit! Blind people?
You're the pie train.
That's a decent DC too for a fucking free item.
And I'll make it like as your DC increases, I'll make it like increase to whatever your Wisdom save DC would be. You know.
Okay, cool.
And I think it says that. Hopefully, when I made it, I took the attunement off. Or you can just like remember what it does. I mean,
Yeah, it doesn't require attunement on here. Cool.
Okay, good. Yeah, because I mean, fuck attunement. You guys can have any magical items you want. You know, fuck it. All right.
Good.
Last but not least, this guy. So.
All right, at least me.
That guy got a bracelet. This guy got a rock that he proceeded to swallow. What are you gonna get?
Well, I ain't gonna swallow any rocks, that's for sure. Let's see what I get.
Yeah, that was pretty weird.
I got a 4.
Okay, so you pop in your coin and you pull on it, and again another tiny capsule pops out. And he goes, and he shakes it and goes, "All right, it looks like there's more than one thing in here, so maybe something for me." And he pops it open, and one ring flies out, and then a smaller ring that looks like it fits him flies out. And he goes, "Oh, great. So this is another engagement ring. She didn't like the first one I got for her, so I had to spend a little bit more money, get a bigger diamond. You know how it is. Maybe I can pawn this. But cool, you got a ring too. You get the Ring of Water Walk.
Oh, cool. That's gonna be fun.
All right.
Yeah, and you can walk on water.
That could be really useful in conjunction with control water, which I think I just got.
Ooh.
So when we go out in the ocean and we need to reach something, just make a big ass wave and you can walk right up it.
That sounds cool.
That sounds.
See, I was picturing maybe we get attacked by like a giant tentacular or something, and then Robert just jumps off the boat and runs at it.
Fuck yeah.
Nice. All right, so oh, by the way, do you guys want to buy any of my other shit too? I did post the item shop PDF in there. If you guys want to take a look.
I got another jar of bees. I'm good.
Can you do a payment plan?
No, money up front. Money up front. This isn't a charity, except for when I give you that stuff. That's a little bit of a charity.
I'm gonna get. Did anybody buy the unlimited pasta pass yet?
I was thinking about it.
Still
I
there?
don't think so.
I think last time, or the time before that, like I know we bought, or at least I bought the Ring of the Grammarian. I just never gave it to anybody, and they haven't used it.
Oh yeah, and you did buy the rusted can of cheerwine.
Yeah, I've been holding on to it, but I think when we get back to the Salty Seaman, I'm going to order a burger and go ahead and drink that.
Nice. Okay. Well, any other stuff you guys want to get?
I think I'm good for now.
I can't really afford anything I want.
Strong Mouse's Laughing Amulet, yeah. Okay, no potions or anything?
Hang on, let me think.
Oh, potions. I'm a healer. I use potions.
I mean, potions are always a good backup, especially because I have the Alchemist Ring, which gives you more healing for every potion.
I saw. What's the? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's an additional D6 per potion.
So yeah, I've still got a whole bunch of healing potions. I'm not too worried.
How many alchemist rings does he have?
I'll say just one. You know, like some things there's only one Strong Mouse's Laughing Amulet. You know.
Only one haunted doll.
Yeah. But like some things like jars of bees, yeah, he'll have like multiple jars of bees. Oh yeah, you have the Extreme Teen Bible.
Yeah, I have that. Yeah, no. Only thing I would want that I can afford is an alchemist ring, so I'm good.
Gotcha. All right. Well, fellas,
I am going to go ahead and buy something.
What are you gonna get?
I'm going to get the Phantom Fist.
The Phantom Fist. Okay.
Cool.
Making unarmed strikes more powerful and grant them the ability to knock enemies backwards. That's 1d4 damage to unarmed strikes and knocks them back 10 feet on a hit. Nice.
Is that in D&D Beyond or?
I don't know. I feel like someone would have to have made it. You know.
And no. Danny Phantom.
Maybe I need to add it to like my homebrew collection or something.
Yeah, let me look up and see if there are any online.
Gotcha. Well, fellas, it's been a pleasure doing business with you. You guys stay safe. I'm packing it in for the night. A lot of these red guys around. Apparently, there's something going down over there at their church. A little weird.
Yeah, we heard something was going to go on there. Just a word to the wise.
Get out of town.
I'd say clear them if I could.
Yeah, they don't really like to buy my stuff, so, I mean, no harm for me.
Yeah, fair enough. Just keep an eye on them if they get too close. They ain't always just walking by. We've seen them get up to some shady shit.
Of course. I got you. I appreciate the concern. All right.
You know it, man.
And then he drives off. All right. And then...
Wait, what does he drive?
Or his wagon. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, his magical wagon. Yeah. That is horseless. All right. So do you guys want... So you're in the North Ward. You're kind of close to where the religious temples are, but you're also, like, right next to Thamior's. So where do you guys want to go to next?
Might as well.
I say let's tuck in with Thamior.
Cool. All right, so you guys make your way to Famiors, and you know you're getting closer because the smell hits you before anything. It's only a little bit fresher today. Maybe it's the cool fall air. It is nighttime. I'd say it's gotten a little chilly. Maybe like 45 or so degrees. 40 degrees. For sure 40 degrees now that the sun is down. And you guys are kind of like mid-north.
20 on my constitution save.
He says that's a little chilly. He's adapted to being up there in Virginia already.
Listen, guys.
I got a...
It was 35 degrees yesterday. Like...
I mean, it was like 38 here, so I don't know why I'm bitching. But
1 or 2 Saturdays ago, it was 27 degrees in the morning here in Myrtle Beach.
Yeah. I got a 20 on my constitution saving throw.
For what?
The smell.
For the smell? Okay. Yeah, you handle it. You're like, God, poop again.
Ooh, it got me. I got a 6.
12.
No, Robert!
Oh, it burns! I can smell the future, and I do not like it.
Mud Pie got a 16. I don't know his modifier.
He's good. He'll probably use bear stats because he's that big.
It smells so bad that my arm wilts.
Yeah, there was like, the petals that are on the palm of your hand, a petal falls off.
Ouch. Hope I don't need those.
Robert suddenly has like extra appreciation for Earth Day or whatever they call it in D&D.
Terra Day.
I like it.
Terra Day.
White Fang and Xardaar failed.
Yeah, you guys are like, man, I miss the Underdark where it just
Your eyes
smells
are
like
watering.
depression.
Where everything just smelled either dead or
Dying.
depressed.
Yeah.
Or dark.
3Ds.
It was so dark I could smell the dark.
Yeah.
You guys are very like thankful to like not. I forgot to ask you this, but how did you guys feel about like seeing the sun for the first time in a while?
You know that scene in Man of Steel when he like flies up and just like basks in the sunlight? It was that.
Okay. I'm sure your eyes
Pretty
took
much.
a while to adjust. But you were drunk. You were a little drunk.
We were a lot of drunk.
it was a moment.
Yeah, White Fang can get
Robert may have just exposed himself to the sunlight.
Nice.
White Fang has opinions now.
He does. Yeah, he's like, the smell here. I love it. This is fantastic. Smells like a
Not
good
right.
butt.
Why?
The best butt.
Wait, did someone send something?
I heard that, but I think it was from someone on someone else's end.
Oh, dang. Yeah, it wasn't me.
Wasn't mine.
Yeah, okay. So, you knock on the door, and Famior opens it up for you. Oh, hey there, fellas. It's been quite some time. Oh,
That it has, man.
well, you made it back. That's fantastic. We're one step closer to this thing. Come on in. Come on in. He's like,
Or a meat hooves.
he's in his like sleep robes, not his wizard robes. So he looks very like Merlin-esque. And he goes,
Nice.
Even if his robes aren't entirely covering his.
yeah. Oh,
His Merlin.
his what?
Not entirely covering his Merlin.
His Merlin.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh well, you made it out. That's great. I love to hear all about your adventures, but I'm just just a little too sleepy right now.
What time is it?
It's about maybe 8 o'clock or so.
Okay.
7:30ish. Like the sun goes down at like 6 o'clock, so it took you an hour and a half to walk back to the place, and blah blah blah. So he goes, oh, the Order of Mikos. Of course, I'll take it. And you see him like make his books fly out of the bookshelf, and revealing like the secret safe that is behind it. He opens it up and he stores it in there with the dragon's organ thing that you guys got. Yeah, you guys have 2 out of 6 things so far. 2 out of 5.
However many it was.
Yeah,
Someone should be keeping track.
yeah.
You think the DM could.
Yeah, you guys are on. Yeah, you're on the 3rd arc, 4th arc. Yeah.
12th arc.
5th arc, actually. Shit. Okay. So he closed it up and he goes, "Fellas, this is great, but you know I got to take my long rest now. Do you guys want to skedaddle? I got beds here if you need them."
No.
Just one thing I want to ask before we get on our way.
Of course.
Do you know what's going on with them Syrian folks? We heard there was something going down.
Oh yeah, they're having some kind of special service going on down there in their church tonight. Some kind of celebration or preparation type thing. I mean, they're out here drinking and having a good time, so it can't be that bad. But
We probably ought to go check that out.
We should probably go with Shemesh.
Hey, we got 3 robes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just need to knock someone out to get one for Pi.
No, Xardaar grabbed 2.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah,
can just turn his cape inside out. It's red according to the D&D thing. So
yeah, I mean, it's not like an official robe. Like, it can just be a red robe. Like, that's fine. Cool.
Oh, well, we got official robes from the time we
You did get
infiltrated
the
the cult.
official ones, right? It's got, like, the proper stitching and stuff on it.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
Should we go
I
check in
the many
Shemesh before we go straight to the service?
Yeah, probably.
Because
If we got time to go talk to Shemesh, isn't she on like the other side of town now?
I mean, you know her. Yeah, she's in the castle ward, I believe.
Right.
Yeah, which is the opposite side of town. And by the time you guys get there, it would be like closer to 9 o'clock. So maybe she wouldn't be in the office. You assume she might be
Right. She's
wherever she lives.
well. She's usually at the salty scene and around that time anyway.
Yeah, she might be having her
only for Lizard Night.
for Lizard's night.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it Lizard's Night? Is it a
Ah,
Thursday?
you would know.
aye, it is.
Is it Lizard Night?
I don't know.
Sure, it's another Lizard's night. That's fine. All right, excellent. All right, so you guys want to go to the Church of Syrian, right?
Sure. Yeah, as
We
we're
have
heading out,
the warden on the way. I do want to pop in and ask if he has a better idea of what's happening.
Wait, who? The Church of Morden?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be right in the same area. So, yeah, that's definitely fine. So you guys make your way there, and you go into you stop by the Church of Morden, and it looks like he's just closing up. So as you're like about to knock on the door, he just leaves, and he's holding keys as if he's gonna lock the door real quick. He goes, "Oh, hey, Pi, Pi, I'm glad to see you. It's been quite some time. How are you?"
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing excellent. What can I help you in this hour? It's a little late.
Just a few things. One, I've got good news to bring to you. Believe it or not, we have saved the Underdark from the tyranny of an ancient vampire and restored the worship of Moradin.
Oh, the Star Dwarves, right?
Aye.
Oh, well, that's fantastic. They've been cut off from Morden for quite some time.
Aye, they're built in his temple down there now.
Well, everyone deserves to be in his light. That's great to hear.
Have you ever heard of, I'm sure you've heard the legend of the Mountain Basher, right?
Of course, it's a legendary hammer blessed by Oh my god!
Nice.
You hold it out, and he goes, "Can I hold it?"
Aye, but I need it back.
Of course. He holds it, and it's like definitely heavy in his hands. He like has to stretch it out to hold it, and he goes, "Yeah, I can feel Moradin's presence in this, and it's gifted to you. I can't think of anyone else who better deserves this pie. This is fantastic."
I'd be honored to help you lead a sermon while we're here. Not right now, obviously, but before we leave town.
Of course. We're growing a little bit each day. Moradin's not just for dwarves. Moradin's for everyone. But those Syrian guys, every one member we gain, they get another 10. So I don't know what they see in them, but it must be something.
We'll get them. Speaking of, do you know what's going on there? We heard there's something happening, but we were hoping for details.
I'm not super familiar with what goes on in their church, but I've heard it's just an event. They're celebrating something, I think. Or maybe it's just a special sermon with that Diamond Dew fella. He's been hyping up this meeting for quite some time now. Since you guys left, actually.
That sounds about right. We knew something was going to happen. But it looks like Diamond Dew's back.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know about y'all, but I got a bone to pick with him and
We still got
a
that.
sword to stick in him.
We still got that scrying stone too. That shows what the dwarf did.
Good point. I forgot about that. We got that thing that shows what they did to the elves over in Edicester. Though that ain't going to implicate Diamond Dew. Like, we know he knew, but there ain't anything on there that's going to explain that.
Do I have Zone of Truth?
I don't know.
You could have bought the Diadem of Truthiness.
I can't afford it. I have 750. That's 800.
The Zone of Juice.
Yes.
I mean, who's keeping track of slush fund?
I don't think we have a slush fund for this one.
I think we had a little bit because we spent some of it on better horses and whatnot.
I probably wouldn't have bought that anyway, because eventually I'm going to get Zone of Truth. As a cleric, I think that's a basic spell, so it would be a waste for me to do that. I don't have it yet. We'll just have to get it out of him the old-fashioned way.
With love and happiness.
Yes.
Are those what you call your fists?
Yeah. How'd you know?
You got a tattoo
Because
on
I heard you alone saying, "Oh, show me some love. Show me some love."
Not you, happiness.
Yeah, no, happiness is a stranger to him.
Yeah.
Well,
Happiness isn't so great.
if you guys
I really
go
just
over
wanna
there,
fucking-
check it out. Just be careful. I've heard that.
What he meant was he
Shady
sits
things.
on his arm, so happiness is numb.
Thank you for explaining how that works.
I really just want to
I
hit
really know that
I mean,
from Family Guy.
and just get into battle with him and fucking be done with it. I feel like we could take him and all 400 Syrian supporters here.
Definitely.
All the
I feel like at least 2 of us could just stand there and withstand the Zerg rush.
I mean, you have a steam blast you can just scare them all with.
I can do it 4 times.
It's so freaky.
There's some anime where there's like a robot guy that does that, you know? I know I've seen
Does what?
some kind of anime where there's like a robot character that does that.
There's an anime for everything, Vinny.
There really is.
You ever heard of Netball?
I have not.
It's a volleyball anime.
Oh my god.
Haikyuu? Is that what you're talking about?
No, it's called Netball.
Oh, well, there's one called Haikyuu, which is also a volleyball anime.
Oh, I thought that one was.
Or maybe Netball was the basketball one. I don't know. I didn't watch it myself. I had a classmate who watched it.
Okay. All right.
Anyway.
Well, be careful, guys. I've heard they do some shady stuff over there. Okay.
They do.
I mean,
They really do.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna lock up and I'm gonna make my way home. Praise Morden.
Praise Martin.
And he bows and he keeps on going. All right, so you guys are gonna head over to the Church of Syrian.
I'm going to take some of my money out of the offering plate.
Wait,
I
of
want to
Syrian.
roll to
Okay.
see that.
Wait, no, no.
Okay,
wait,
I mean, I can stealth it if you'd like.
Wait, which offering plate are you taking out of Morden's or Syrian?
Morden.
You're taking it out? Yeah, I want to see that.
Yeah, there's like a plate that's a little bit empty, or it's not empty.
30.
It's at the outside.
Make your ridiculous sleight of hand roll.
It was
Yeah, so
30
my-
for stealth.
My stealth was 30, and my sleight of hand is 22.
All right. Well, through Morden, all things are possible. Oh shit!
Love it.
Wait a minute. Oh no, that's a right click. Don't do that. That is actually a 14.
Hey, all right.
The way you hype that up.
I don't see him take anything, but I see that the offering plate is running a little low, so I'll drop some gold in there.
Yeah,
And we'll now circle back and take more gold.
It's the end of the night, where
I won't take Pie's gold. I feel
he's done a lot of collecting already, so there wasn't really a whole lot in there. You get about 15 gold.
Wait.
Yeah, it's like one of the
15
last
more.
things like he does before he closes up. So this must have been like someone that just walked by and like threw their change in there.
Yeah.
But that
I'm
change is enough to buy.
I'm not going to loop back and take Pie's gold just because he's a friend. I won't do that to him.
Yeah.
That change is enough to buy like 6 beers, though.
Yeah.
Hey boys, beers are on me tonight.
Maybe Syrian is the reason the economy is so weird.
Maybe he probably broke it.
He's tipping those scales, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just inflation. It's just money.
Okay. So you guys start making your way to the Church of Syrian. It seems as though each time you guys come back here, you see more and more red just slowly start to overtake the different parts of Waterdeep. It used to be just people wearing red, and now you see it being displayed outside of storefronts, outside of homes, just so people know this is a place or a person that is aligned with Syrian. The church is getting bigger. And it's starting to make you guys feel just more and more uneasy. As you guys approach the church, you see its large cathedral steps and large wooden doors. You approach the doors and you hear singing coming from the inside. Do you guys want to enter?
Is it the Who's when they're like, Davudore?
I've got my
No,
robe on.
that's entirely too wholesome.
I'll robe up.
Oh yeah, I definitely robe up.
Okay, you guys robe up and you enter. You hear them singing. Your teeth are sharp, your mouth agape. Your fire burns flesh, there's no escape. From the judgment of the Eldritch One, Syrian. We scream about you in our sleep. When we awake, we do not but weep in terror of the one they call Syrian. Blackening the summer skies with burning wings and countless eyes, we tremble in the sight of you, Syrian. We cover here beneath your gaze that sets the earth and skies ablaze. Have mercy at the end of days, Syrian. After the song ends, Erden Diamonddew takes the stage and he starts preaching.
Shit, I should have got the fucking thing from Saul that lets me imitate someone's voice for an hour. The gum. I could just say shit as Diamond.
So like this, you guys have been in like, I'm sure you guys know what like big churches look like. It's kind of mega church-esque, but like looks a little bit fancier. There's people standing towards the back, or you guys are standing towards the back because it is packed full in here. There's hardly an empty seat in the house. And you guys see Diamonddew take the stage, and he's about to start preaching. Is there anything you would like to do?
Does he look like Joel Stain up there?
Absolutely.
Just got like a big planet behind him. And...
he's oozing charisma. The symbol of Syrian is like behind him. It's hanging up high. There's fire everywhere, just candles. You know, fire is a big thing for Syrian.
While he's up there, I'm scanning for the lady that we met when we infiltrated the church and the tavern, because she was apparently fairly high up the chain.
I believe her.
I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I believe her name was Lydia.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Lydia.
Oh.
And I'm gonna do two things. I want to feel out with my brain blast and see if there's anybody we're connecting with on that mental wavelength that we've all got.
You feel like a ping behind you, and like you imagine like, oh, that's probably Rouse, like way back there.
Okay.
You know?
And then the second thing I'm going to do is I just want to fucking take as much money from these people as I can because they're all assholes. And they just...
I'm good with that. Do I find the lady?
Yeah, she's like front row. She's not like in the where like Diamond Dew is standing, but she's on the front row, like seeming kind of important, like in the middle of the like where the aisle is, so like she can access the front at any moment. That's where she is.
Okay. Can I work my way up towards her?
Yeah, you can start like making your way up there. People are like standing a lot because there's no room to sit, so you're not gonna stand out by like walking up. You can.
Okay, I just want to get somewhere I can catch her eye.
Okay. You make your way up there. Pie.
Before Anne starts robbing everybody, I'm gonna say, "Hey, do your thing, but maybe you can give some of that back to the poor. Doesn't have to be at Moradin's temple.
Hey, sure.
So there's definitely
I'll probably
plate coming back.
Yeah, I'll probably end up like giving 10% to Pie so he can do with it as he pleases.
The pie tithe.
Whatever I take. Yeah, my pie tithe.
All right. And is Xardaar going to do anything if he's there?
He's going to move up too, but more to the side, just to kind of look at everything.
Okay, cool.
I mean, your big ass stands out anyway. Did we leave the dogs outside?
Probably.
Yeah.
Their guard dogs at the door.
Cool. All right. So first, let's resolve. And the collection plate has like gone back. It's looking pretty full. So Anne, the plate has gotten all the way back to you. There's multiple plates out there. There's not just one. So the money is a little bit spread, but it's still looking pretty good.
Okay. Should I physical roll or should I D&D Beyond roll?
It does. I don't know.
Physical.
Yeah. You
Physical? Okay.
You paid for those dice. Use them.
All right. I got a lot of them, so I might as
Vinny
well.
paid for my dice.
They're metal.
All right. That is going to be a plus 10, 23.
23. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Because, like, you're surrounded, I'm not going to use, like, the passive for anyone around you. Like, people are, like, bumping into you and stuff. And as someone, like, passes it to you, someone is, like, looking for the plate, expecting it to be handed to them. So there is going to be, like, two people that are, like, looking at it. Because they're like, oh, are you going to pass the plate to him or to him? You know? So I'm going to make some rolls. Fail. Nat 1.
Nice.
Okay. This one was close. Someone rolled a 21. I know you rolled a 23. So they like it's not enough to see you take the money, but like they're like, what's this guy doing? You know? You've kind of just gotten their attention a little bit, you know, but they did not see you take the money.
He's just tipping the scales.
Yeah, of course.
I'm just tipping the scales. So cool.
I'll say that you get about 150 gold.
Okay, so 15 of that is going to Pie, which is exactly what I took from.
What you got from the.
Like it.
That's excellent.
So yeah, here you go, Pie.
The scales have been balanced.
Oh no!
They have been. Okay, so Erden takes the stage, and you see he clears his throat. He stands behind the podium in the pulpit, and he just like looks powerful. You don't actually see this, but there is a fire in his eyes. Syrian is a gift to all, yet there are still some out there that reject his light. You are either reborn in the fire, or the fire will consume you whole. It's your choice which one happens to you. So tell me, brothers and sisters, will we let the world burn, or will we let it begin anew? And you hear everyone just scream, begin anew, begin anew! And Dylan, you're right next to Lydia, and she starts chanting as well. Is there anything in particular you want her to do?
Well, I'm blending in with the crowd, but I give her a nudge. Like I'm really trying to catch her eye because I want to talk to her.
She's like enamored with Diamond Dew, and then you tap on her, and she like goes like, "Can I help you?" Yes.
And I'm like, "Hey, we met a couple weeks ago back when you first got me into the Church of Syrian.
Oh yeah, yes.
I've been at it. I've been out of town. Can you tell me what's going on? I just heard all the followers were supposed to come here.
Yes, yeah, he just wanted to talk about, this is one of his sermons that he was talking about. We get a little bit more information. Oh, we lost Curtis. Oh, he's back.
Oh my glob!
Sorry, Discord keeps shitting the bed. I don't know what's happening.
You're good, man. You're good. Yes, we haven't heard Diamond Dew preach in quite some time. He's been traveling. He's been planning things for our cause. He hasn't told us yet. So it's more of like a welcome party to see him again. We're happy to bathe in his light.
I'm gonna like telepathy over and be like, ask her if there's gonna be another meeting soon.
Okay, now I see that this is for, everyone, the rank and file, but are we gonna have like another meeting of the, let's just say the more capable members, those with the clout and let's just say the capital to make real things happen.
Didn't you just say that you've been gone for some time and I've only seen you once? What makes you think that you would be a part of the inner circle?
Well, you let me in once before.
Yeah, we let everyone in once.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. That's... I have so many questions about that, but this is neither the time nor the place. However, I would like you to know that if you could get me and my friends, well, I say friends, but they ain't within earshot, my assistants into this here inner circle, we can spread Syrian's light far and wide. And we can cut through a lot of people who would stand in our way.
Oh, so you want to spread his light. I can get behind that. What's your name?
Shit, I need to come up with like my actual family name. Fuck. You know what? And what's the family last name?
Morgothian.
Okay, I was like, because your mother used her name, passing on to you. Robert Morgothian of the Mystic Beach Morgothians.
Oh, I've heard of you. Yes. Yeah, I will pass your name along to our glorious leader over there. Where might I find you?
Well, a man who travels as far as I do tends to need to keep under the radar sometimes, but if you can get word to the man who runs the Salty Seaman, the proprietor's name is Monty.
Oh, yes.
He can get word to me.
She's aware.
Okay, so Mr. Robert of the Salty Seaman, I will see what I can discuss with you.
Much obliged. If we ran into each other back at the, the Royal Crown Tavern or something like that?
Yeah, something fancy.
If we run into each other back at the Royal Crown, I'll buy you another one of those drinks as per payment. It's the polite thing to do.
Did you say polite or the plot?
The polite thing to do.
It is also the plot thing.
It's also the plot thing to do.
I mean, he thinks he's in a story, so yeah, that works.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Robert. Hopefully I'll see you
Nice
soon.
meeting you, Jim. One can hope. I'm gonna give her a little wink and then I'm gonna shuffle off.
She accepts your wink.
I said, hold on. Do I need to roll for charisma? Because I'm charisma.
Well, Diamond, you that.
Exactly. Is 18 gonna do it?
18. You get the feeling that like she is very like enamored with Erden, Diamond Dew. And like she's like, okay, you look pretty good, but you're no Erden. Erden's not like the most attractive dude, but he's got status. He's got power.
All right. I ain't saying she's a gold digger. I got it.
Like she doesn't think you're bad, but she's just like she's got her eyes on something else.
Okay. Yeah. Then I'll play that card again when he's not present.
Yeah. And she turns back around, and Erden continues to sermon about unbalancing the scales, not making things even, putting everything in your direction, tip the scales in your favor, this and that. And what would you guys like to do? You just want to leave now?
I don't really think there's anything we can do right now that would help. We could burn the church down, but I don't know if it's good.
I don't think that would go well overall.
I don't know. It's all. There's a lot of fire in here already. I feel like that wouldn't be that difficult.
Just cast heat metal on all the gold everyone's carrying.
On all the gathering baskets, whatever you call the offering basket.
Nice. All right, guys. This is like a pretty good natural stopping point. We wanted to stop at 9:30. So are we good to go? Dylan, are you good?
Yeah.
All right, guys. We'll call it here. And then I think next week.
To be continued.
You know you're gonna have to start every video off with opening music now.
Yeah, I've got to find some to add to the board. It's gonna be great.
All right, guys, that was great. We fucking did it.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
GG.
Good session, guys. Adios.
All right, later, guys.
Later.